Hi everyone, my name is Diane and this is my Pink Bathtub Knits. Welcome. Today we are going to be discussing Premier brand yarn. Now I am fairly new to Premier yarn. I have seen it around the block a few times, and as always, little late to the party, but I have entered the party and I'm now dancing on the coffee table. I have purchased puzzle yarn in the past, just briefly, but I kept going back to this one particular Premier yarn online on the Mary Maxim website. If anyone else knows of any places that sells Premier yarn, the large scope of it, please let me know in the comments below. But I'm finding in Canada, Mary Maxim seems to have the most variety of Premier yarn. I did recently look on Yarn Canada and they have very limited types of that brand. So what I'm talking about is the Premier Fruits yarn. Now, I ordered two of the colors in the sweet rolls, the sweet roll fruits, and I apologize for the light coming in here. It seems to be overcasty, but I'm on a bit of a crunch time with getting my recordings done, so I gotta do them when I gotta do them. So the quality is what it is. So this Premier Sweets Roll Fruits really spoke to me every time I looked at it. It is a self-patterns. So it has stripes, but also has like little speckles of color that would represent like seeds in a fruit. So every color that I'm going to show you, I will show you what it looks like knitted up, because they do have examples on their website. And that sun is, let's just get going, because I ordered two of them, two colors. There's a variety of colors. And this is the brand I am talking about, Sweet Rolls Fruit. It is 100% acrylic. It is a 5.5 millimeter knitting needle recommendation, or a 5.5 crochet hook. In one cake you get 174 yards and 160 meters. It's a 3.5 ounce cake, 100 grams. I'm not a huge yellow person. I'm going to show you what it looks like knitted up, but I saw this and I had to get it on my needles as soon as it arrived. And I'm doing this video today because what I made with it has sold, and it's getting delivered later today. So I didn't want to miss out the chance to show you. So this is a little bit of an impromptu video. So it's in the bag, ready to go. And what I made, are you ready? I just love this. It has my business card on it as well. I made a little cute, these are called bears in a bunny suit. Now look at how the pattern has knit up on this. I did do a little bit of color control because I wanted the ears and the arms and legs to match. Now this is actually a teddy bear wearing a bunny suit, and the top part is a hood. It is so adorable. This pattern is by Susan B. Anderson, and I will link her information below. It is a paid pattern. It's adorable. I made a whole bunch of them last year in like solid colors, and I couldn't keep them in enough time. People were buying them like toilet paper during the pandemic. I mean, it was insane. I don't have a lot made right now, but I just received more yarn and I'm doing it in fruits yarn this year. Isn't that cute? So this is the banana option, and he is going to his home later today. And the other yarn that I bought was and I love this, the Sweet Rolls Fruits Watermelon. Here's what it looks like knitted up. Same specs, 174 yards, 160 meters. Look at these two different sizes. This is the same stuff. One is bigger than the other. This is just a tightly wound cake in comparison, but I hope it's the same size. guys. Look at this. I am obsessed with him. I'm obsessed with him. I just love using self-striping or pre-pattern yarn. I can't say pattern. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't say that. Sorry for the light coming in here. He is just adorable. Well, I'll have to tell you that this yarn is so incredibly soft and it's lovely to work with. It is clearly a premium acrylic yarn. Again, he's got his little hood. He kind of has a bit of Christmassy vibe to him, but you can see that there are seeds in the yarn. And here is his little head with his little hoodie. Just love it. So, that's sun. So I'll show you what else I got from this order from Mary Maxim. This was the last of my gift card, my generous gift card from my retirement. And then I will show you the other premier yarn that I purchased. So I bought two other different types of premier yarn that I've again never worked with. And again, incredibly soft, really drawn to the colors. I got this one, which was the Coffee Shop. Now, when I made this purchase, they had 25 to 40% off all of their yarn. And also, I used my points to get free shipping, plus I had my gift card. So good stuff. So this Coffee Shop yarn is so soft. There's a little bit of a halo to it because it has a little bit of wool in it. It's 85% acrylic, 15% wool, and it's 284 yards, 260 meters, 3.5 ounce cake. It's a recommended 4mm knitting needle or 4.25 crochet hook, and it's a 3 weight yarn. So I ended up buying 5 balls of this thinking I want to make a sweater with this in January. And that's 1,420 yards. I don't know if that's enough, to be honest, because I've never knit a sweater. And at the time I didn't have a pattern in mind. I just very spontaneously purchased this. But I did find this pattern on the Premier website with this, which actually uses this yarn, and I would have enough for this, so I'm thinking of doing this one. What do you think of this? But I'm still up in the air for options. And the other one I got, and I just fell in love with this, and I have 1,300 yards in total of this one. The Premier Fusion, Color Fusion. Look at those colors. I am not usually into bright colors like this, but it is just gorgeous. This colorway is called Vintage. The Coffee Shop one was, the name of it is Columbia for the Coffee Shop. Vintage. This is a bit of a bigger, it's a DK, so it's a 3 weight. 325 yards. This is what it looks like, knitted up. Just gorgeous. Just love it. So I'm gonna make some wearable with this. If I have to buy another one, I will, but hoping I can get away with 1,300 yards. This one is 100% acrylic. Again, incredibly soft, beautiful colors. 325 yards, 298 meters. It's 3.75mm recommended knitting needle or 4mm crochet hook. The color is Vintage and I love it. So I am making more of these bunny bears because I am obsessed with them, and I'm not obsessed with the light coming into my room right now. So I apologize. Here's the other colors I purchased, and I will show you what they look like knitted up. Now these are all going to be bunny bears. And this is going to be my last order for Mary Maxim for a while. I have other yarn coming that I pre-purchased, and I had my advent calendar, so that's enough. That's enough. I'm taking a bit of a merry break. And in fact, I have canceled my knit club of the month from Mary Maxim, and I'm going to keep my sock quarterly club because I feel like that is good value. It's $12.99 plus $6.99 for shipping for the sock. You get it every 3 months. And I want to collect sock yarn, so I'd be happy with various brands that I get. But for the knitting one, I just personally didn't find that the yarn was something I would be using. I am waiting for my order for September, and I already know that I'm getting dishcloth cotton yarn. So $28 for the knit club, like shipped and taxed in Canada, and I just didn't find it a value for me. I'd rather spend $28 on getting more premier yarn like this. So that's what I'm choosing to do. I'll keep doing the sock one. Now this is the Premier Fruits roll again, and this is the blueberry one, and this is what it looks like knitted up. So I ordered 2 of these. When I made my bunny bears, I didn't use a full cake. I haven't started making a second one in the same color. I don't know if I'll have enough to make 2 full bunny bears. I did do a little bit of color control, as I mentioned, so the arms and the legs matched up. So I can always report back later how much I actually get out of it. I'm thinking I'm probably going to be able to use 2 cakes and make 3 bears with it. Another color I liked was this one called Lime. And this is what it looks like knitted up. So I got 2 more of those. These are shockingly soft. I am really impressed with the quality of this yarn. And the final one I got, there are other colors still available, but I wanted a bit of a mix on my market table, and I hope I can get one of each done in time, because now I got to make another banana one. For my markets is this one called Dragon Fruit. Now this one I was drawn to right away, but I chose the watermelon first because I was really super into the watermelon, but I think this one is going to be super cute as well. I love the white with the black speckles. They also have the Fruits yarn in sock weight yarn for Premier. So I ordered a couple of those because I'm going to use them to make jackets for my little animals that I'm knitting in the new year. And I feel like this yarn is, it's a super fine one. I feel like from looking at it is much thinner than like a Croy's yarn. And the thing about this yarn is it's an acrylic yarn. There's no wool in this sock yarn. So it's 93% acrylic, 7% PBT, which I think would be a form of a nylon. I'm not 100% sure. If I figure that out, I will look it up. So I just ordered 3 of these because I want to do little jackets and whatnot when I'm knitting my animals. And this first one is called Orange. Now they did not have this, at least in the Canadian Mary Maxim site, in the sweet roll size, or I would have bought it. So this one is quite cute. I will show you what it looks like knitted up as an example. And then I had to get the watermelon one. These are 235 yards, so I guess you could make a pair of shorties with it, but a regular pair of socks, they would recommend using 2 of these. But for what I need them for, I was just sticking to 1. And then I had to get the Dragon Fruit again. But it does seem, it is a 1, but it seems just a little bit finer. Maybe because it doesn't have the wool, it's not a wool blend, it's just coming across a little bit smaller to me, but I think they're going to be cute as an addition to my sock yarn. So putting a pause on Mary for now. I have more things that I will be sharing with you in the future. I just put in a Hobbii order for their advent calendar. Now I've never ordered from Hobbii It shipped literally the next day. It came out September 1st and I jumped on it and ordered it right away. But it's coming from Denmark, so I am a little uncertain of if I'm going to have to pay any sort of duties or taxes on it. It is being shipped through Canada Post once it arrives in Canada. So to me, that is a good thing, because I have heard that if it's from DHL or Purelator, FedEx, those kind of places, they do go through brokerage fee charges and automatically you 100% have to pay. Canada is a bit of hit and miss, so I will report back and let you know if I had to pay anything for that. So that is my haul for today. Again, Susan B. Anderson, she makes beautiful toys. I have a number of her books, but she has a website called Barrett Wool Company, I believe. I will put it below. She's also on Instagram. She does have a YouTube channel. She doesn't seem to post very often on there. I will put all her details below for you to look into purchasing this if it's something you want to do. It is knit in the round, and it's just beautiful. It's a very well written pattern. I just love it. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you are enjoying whatever fiber arts you are working on. And remember, whether we're knitters or crocheters, we're all melded together with yarn, my friends. And take care, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye for now.